everyone, and welcome back to Fake Strange Fake. Let's get our sheet together with all my notes on it, based on this series. And I'm looking forward to jumping into this episode. Last time, we had, I was about to say King Arthur, but it isn't King Arthur. Richard, is that his name? I could check the note sheet that I just pointed out. Yeah, Sovereign King Richard, who used Excalibur with a branch. Like, he basically is such a fanboy, he can make anything into Excalibur, which is awesome. It's a really, really cool power. So, I enjoyed that a lot. I think it was dope, and I can't wait to see more of this episode. I think we end... How did we end the episode? Let me check what my notes say. Oh, Jack the Ripper in the hospital. Yeah. I do kind of remember that. And yeah, okay. I kind of remember what happened towards the end of the episode. So I'm excited to jump into this. Now, I want to ask you guys, I already said this in the past couple videos, but like this time it's even more important. If you can support this video, because obviously I'd had some troubles with my YouTube channel. Those troubles hopefully have passed now. You can check my community post to see the update on it. Hopefully those troubles are behind us. But can you please support the video, because I think my channel still needs to, like, you know, kick back from where it was. Like, it was having some problems with impressions and stuff. So if you could support the video, that would help me a lot. Please make sure to do that, liking the video, commenting down below, all of that stuff. I know I've already seen some people doing that on these videos already, and I really appreciate it. Please keep it up. Anyway, let's jump into it. This is episode 7 of Fake Strange Fake. If you want to watch the full-length reaction, go to my Patreon account down in the description below. It has full-length versions for every video on this channel, and for my Jent Watches One Piece channel, and early access for shows like One Piece and Naruto and Fragrant Flower and lots of other stuff. So go check that out. Anyway, let's jump into this. Yeah, Fake Strange Fake, episode 7, here we go. Snow Prize Thermal Power Station. Whoa.
I will surrender myself and become a sacrifice for you.
What?
In my place, and you living to your heart's content. And
What?
now, and pulverize them. Papa.
What?
Mama.
What the fuck is going on? Ooh.
An Einspern homunculus.
Okay, yep.
My wounds.
Oh yeah, they healed. Nice.
This girl will be your master. You should hurry up and
Okay.
make the pact.
Look at this design. This is insane. Whoa.
Boy.
It's like a Big Daddy.
Self-sacrificial magecraft was something of a common occurrence. But it... Okay.
Whoa.
This woman.
No need for you to worry. Despite my appearance, I do like humans. And now that I'm here...
What the fuck? Okay. There was a lot there. Okay. There was a servant we haven't seen before, who seemed like a berserker. Do we have a second berserker yet? Because we have Jack the Ripper. We don't have another berserker yet. So that might have been berserker. The thing is, the Einspurns tend to all look similar to one another, obviously. But I don't think we've seen that Einspurn before. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I doubt it. And then the girl looked kind of like Ayaka. Oh no, I saw her in the OP there. Just for a second.
Suggest a united front to deal with the King of Heroes. While you're at it, include the Lancer who's in league with it.
Best as I can tell, it would appear Saber has already formed an alliance with Lancer.
I like this
By
captain.
the way,
He's cool.
did you figure out who your heroic spirit was?
It's complicated.
Yes, turns out my servant
Watch
is...
what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Assassin is keeping an eye on you.
Name
Sorry,
is Chaplin.
he's a lancer named Charlie Chaplin.
Oh my
all.
god, it's...
That's the servant I ended up
Excuse me.
I mean, when they said Chaplin originally, I was like, are they talking about Charlie Chaplin? But I thought, no way, that's such a strange...
there. Why didn't you take spirit form?
But yeah,
Did
wow.
I forget to say? The only one with the ability to perceive us would be
Oh,
the Watcher's
okay.
master. Anyway, my boy, Chaplin was a unique choice.
Hmm.
Of all the people in history, tell me, why a comedian?
Yeah.
Just the first person of greatness that I thought of.
That's really interesting.
Can I come in?
So classical comedy is what strikes your fancy. That's unexpected.
Appreciate comedy after watching it many times.
Aw, does he like?
Never laughed from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, does he seek out that sort of joy?
Were you able to get any sleep?
Oh yeah, you were a real lifesaver.
I wonder what an
when you
actual
used the
Charlie
room.
Chaplin would
Thanks
be
to
like.
that, Ayaka's
Like
feeling much
servant.
better.
Would you mind telling us your name?
I go by the name of Sigma,
Sigma.
one of the masters of the Holy Grail War.
I can put
About
that
the
on my
case of
notes.
that curse.
That Halri is with an Einsburn homunculus and is heading towards the industrial district.
Holly Vorzak?
Scale district.
Was that what her name was? Something like
Is she
that?
planning?
Whoa.
There was a noble-looking brat atop a boat, mouthing off fantasy.
And he was a king that spoke of idiotic dreams. However, it is for that exact reason that he is my friend.
Yes.
You have never boarded this ship, and I will not allow you to mock him.
Okay, good. I was gonna
That's
say,
how it
stand
is.
up for your
I
friend.
understand now. Apologize to you, but I vow here and now to never broach this topic again.
Okay, fair enough. I won't apologize, but I just won't do it again. I guess that's something. Who's here? Whose shoes are they? Is it the homunculus? It is a homunculus. Homunculus and
Now, whatever
Holly.
would an Einsburn doll want with me?
Along with that twisted heroic spirit.
Am I to take
Okay.
that decision as
So I was able to easily possess it. It's as if the only purpose for its creation,
a vessel for a god?
Who
Qualify
are
that.
you?
You would.
well, to be precise, a goddess actually.
You're a god that...
Excuse you!
Oh my god! Are you a god that took over a homunculus doll? Whoa.
Where are your manners?
Who
you
are
would try
you?
to shoot a god dead?
What god are
Self-proclaimed
you?
goddess.
Aphrodite or
For what
something?
reason have you trampled
Oh, perhaps it's unnatural for me being neither master nor servant.
Okay. Oh, that's so sick
This is
looking.
becoming a labyrinth.
Field, you're taking your sweet time getting down to business.
I like her a lot.
This is the way that's done.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Poor Holly, who's just fucking dragged into this shit
To deploy a bounded field on
immediately.
such a giant workshop world.
That's the composite artwork of the
Underworld.
Scladio family.
We just
I see.
introduced this
It's
character.
obvious whoever made all this has an...
She's airwalking. Oh my god. She's awesome. How many awesome characters are there in this series? Oh! Holly, stay right there. I don't think this goddess will let you die.
Was it on your order that she came to this place?
No, she doesn't know what's going on.
I'm actually...
Oh? Oh my god, she's got a Batman origin story. Oh, she's
The reason
hardened
we're
up.
here is just... I am
Philia?
just accompanying her.
So you call it Philia?
Philia.
Just what is that thing?
Well, she's pretty awesome. Whoa! Whoa, that's so sick!
Not bad at all.
Oh my god, being attacked by a dragon made out of arrows.
Looking the other way.
What couldn't she do? Could she do something? Is she just protected innately? Didn't seem like she did that. Is that... Did Philia do that?
You're the master, so give an
Oh,
order
is her
already.
name Halri? I'll
It's
look
time
at
you
the
figured out
subtitles
who
later.
the enemy is. Are you okay with that?
I've made up my mind.
Uh-huh.
Now tear it to pieces.
Are you...
Berserker!
Are you using it? Oh, you're... Of course, you're summoning Berserker. Oh, I forgot that the servant wasn't even here yet.
You have got to be kidding me.
Holy.
What in the world did you summon?
Yeah, what is this? It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
This here is Ayaka. She's
No,
not my
I was
master,
curious about the
but she does
servant.
happen to be my partner. I assume introducing me to your servant would be asking for too much?
He was calling his servant. Wait, isn't that Chaplin?
Hey, I saw his movie at the music club yesterday. I definitely want an introduction.
He says acts seen within movies.
It's a
He
good
doesn't show
lie.
himself in person.
Makes total sense to me.
Seriously.
I would believe it. With all the
Fact
crazy
remains
shit
he's
happening here.
contacting Someone. Answer me.
Just a minute.
What's your next move, my boy?
The truth is, I'm a mercenary. Let's drop this. Your probing is going to cause me nothing but trouble.
Yeah, come on, assassin.
Wow, your level of honesty is remarkable.
I mean, he is lying to them, but...
All right.
So earning your trust will be a difficult task.
Hmm.
That said,
I guess that's okay.
Have you lost your mind?
What's the problem?
I love these characters.
And I'll do the same for you as well.
Aww.
Hey, so question.
Yeah, just leave it to me.
Okay.
The girl has a surprising amount of gusto.
Yeah.
And the same can be said for that king. Be on your guard.
They're trustworthy
Since there aren't any
allies.
objections, I think we're good to go.
What is that melody? Okay, what are we... Who are you? I'm trying to think what even would look like this. That would also be like a heroic spirit.
You don't want to give the instruction to kill directly?
I wouldn't say that I dodged it.
Though people escape from their lips, wouldn't be human.
Oh my god.
You make a run for it. Mud will splatter everywhere if we don't kill them carefully.
Now she's walking on the
so
air.
let's be mindful of how we dispose of them.
No way.
Oh, I love these characters.
Halri, of enough people, but she actually said something amazing.
They just like brought her into Phil numbers.
Thing is that... So of course, I trust you'll head out there for me.
Oh my god.
You're saying you want me to stop this? Incredible! This is the best, me! Make sure that you destroy it! Destroy everything! Every inch of
Say what
the
his
mage
name is.
created. All of it!
Jeez.
Everything!
Oh my god! Harry! Don't kill her in the first
Halri
episode.
Vorzak. What spell? Comply and I'll end you without undue pain.
Oh god.
That's how it's going to be. Right off, do it and I'll spare your life.
Even if I were to make
He's
you
not
that
gonna do
offer,
that.
You're not so foolish a mage that you'd fall for such blatant nonsense.
I know what I must do.
Command him to come here.
I order you with the command spell! Now, with all your strength, take this city! I pay tribute.
Oh.
Grand illusion!
What? Whoa!
What the?
Is it this?
Eating the texture of the world.
This is Francesca, right? Or Francois or whatever?
Hello.
Yep.
Nice.
What is the meaning of this, caster?
Simply put, this ensures the Holy
Okay,
Grail
Francois
War
is the
continues safe
caster.
and sound. I decided to come here to prolong the fun.
Okay.
We have
What is going on here? What
Hard
exactly
to
did
say.
you do?
That should be plenty of time for you to plan a cover-up.
Oh, Tsubaki.
Mr. Black,
it looks like there was a fire out in the city.
Oh, that's Jester.
Feel free to call me
Shit.
Jester Karchu. It's nice to meet you, Tsubaki.
Livestock to Thorn, priority.
The level of trust they have in you is exceedingly low, eh, my boy?
Yeah.
To
They didn't
suggest a
respect
united
you.
front.
Oh.
My objectives are
You gonna be
restful
honest?
sleep. This Holy Grail War that we're fighting was set up by the United States government.
Uh-huh.
The client that I'm working for is someone who sides with the states.
Okay,
One of
he's
the
being more
masters.
honest.
This Holy Grail War has 13 sets of masters and servants.
Mhm.
Hold on a second.
You're free to think of it that way. I
Also,
don't expect you to trust me completely.
I don't have Charlie Chaplin.
I'll be so you should utilize me in turn.
I like you, Sigma.
If that's the play, fine by me. From here on out, I'll trust you.
Back from Twilight, the god is come. Oh, man. There's so much going on, dude. My poor brain. Okay, alright, I went through and got some, I went through the Japanese version subtitles to get some spellings for the names. So yeah, we do have Halri Vorzak, we have Philia, and those are the main ones that we got from this episode. Yeah, anyway, Oh my gosh, like the best thing about this show is that there's so much stuff happening in it, and the toughest thing about watching the show is that there's so much stuff happening in it. But it's not a bad thing. It is a very good thing that there's just like every episode is packed with events that are happening and information and like just cool shit. But like we're in episode 7 and we just got introduced to I don't even think that's the last character we're going to get introduced to in this series. Because I think we are still missing... Unless I'm wrong or stupid, I think we're still missing Ryder, the second Ryder's master, I think. So going through, I've got Teenage Elk, who has Gilgamesh as Archer. I got Flat Escardios or whatever, who has Berserker, which is Jack the Ripper. I have the dog, who has Enkidu. I still don't know what Enkidu's class is, but it has to either be Rider or Lancer. So I'm gonna... Actually, I don't know. I want to guess it's Rider, especially because they have a dog with them. Like, I just think it's funny, the idea that they could ride the dog into combat. But like, who knows? Because the other one that from that section that we don't have the class of, or at least I don't, written down, is Mr. Black. Obviously, we don't know who Mr. Black actually is, and I don't know. Mr. Black to me felt like a caster, but we know caster. We know both casters now, so it can't be caster. So like, if I had to guess, I'd say Enkidu is Rider and Mr. Black is caster. Mr. Black obviously is Tsubaki's servant. Then we have Orlando Reeve, the police chief, who has caster. I don't think we know who caster actually is yet, but they've probably implied it pretty heavily at some point. We have Jester Couture, who has Assassin. We have Ayaka Sajo, who has Saber, which is Sovereign King Richard. And then we have Francesca Prelati, who has Francois Prelati, which is a caster. We have Bazdilo Cordeleone, who has Archer / Vendor Alcades. We have, I don't know, who has Ryder Hippolyta. And then we have Faldius, who has Assassin. I don't think we know who Assassin is. But Assassin could be Pinocchio or something. Like, I'm just trying to remember what we found out about Assassin, the second Assassin. I'm not quite sure. Then Sigma has Watcher, and Sigma is theoretically going to become Lancer. And then now finally Halri Vorjak, who has Berserker. Now I feel like every video I'm just going over all the information I know, but I think it's important to like catch myself up constantly so that hopefully I don't get too lost in this show. Because so far I'm absolutely loving it, and also like racing to catch up every episode. Like as I'm watching the episodes, I'm like, okay, compile the information we know. What do I know? But in this episode, I like the two characters or three characters that we got introduced to in Halri, Philia, and then this big daddy ass servant. I don't know who this servant could possibly be. I'm trying to think, like, what could look like that? You know, like I'm trying to think of anything. Like, okay, my thoughts, because immediately all I could think of is BioShock, and I still can't help but think of BioShock. But obviously, like, a BioShock character is not going to be in this. But then I'm trying to think, like, what else has that vibe? And then all I could think is, like, Hephaestus in Epic the Musical. In one of the Epic the Musical God games animatics, one of the animators drew Hephaestus in this big mech suit type thing. And then in Hades 2, in the game Hades 2, Hephaestus creates these machine robot things. So maybe Hephaestus. But I feel like also they've already dipped into like Heracles, and then Hippolyta, who I think is like, who is also, you know, from that sort of Greek mythology or whatever, I think. Like, would they be putting too many from their into the show, if you know what I mean. You know, like, not too many as in I would dislike that they do this, but rather would the writer even want to do this, where like it feels like in Fate they like to take stuff from a bunch of different mythologies and parts of history and everything, right? So that it really feels like, oh, these are like vastly different characters. Now, the exceptions to that generally, in my limited experience, now keep in mind, I've only seen Fate Zero, Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel. I've played most of Fate Stay Night, Fate Route, you know, and this show, and that's pretty much it. So in my limited experience, they seem to want to take stuff from a bunch of different places, with the exception of if they want the characters to have a connection with each other. So obviously they took both Artoria and Lancelot in Fate Zero, even though they're from the same time period and they knew each other and stuff. They take them specifically because they know each other, and it's interesting to have those characters come across each other, right? But otherwise, I feel like they take them from everywhere. So, like, you know, I don't know if they would have someone like Hephaestus if they already have Hippolyta and Heracles. Like, are they gonna, and like those two are both in the show together because they have a connection. We already saw that where she was like, the Heracles I know would never have done this or whatever. So, like, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like it's gonna be something else. But, like, what is there that could be in this big fucking mech suit thing? I don't even know. And, you know, it's, like, most likely what's gonna happen is they're going to say, oh, it's actually, and then they'll say a name, and I'll be like, I've never heard of that before in my life. That tends to happen. I'm not, like, a history buff. I'm not a mythology buff. Right, my knowledge of mythology, of like Greek mythology and stuff, comes from Hades, the game Hades, and from Epic the Musical. And my knowledge of history comes from, like, I have very, very little. Let's just say my knowledge of history tends to come from Hamilton the Musical, and like, yeah, a lot of other fictional works, but nothing, like, I tend to try to stay away from historical stuff because I don't tend to like it very much. Fate is the most historical thing that I take in, I would say. So yeah, I'm not gonna be a pro at finding out these things. It's very likely that I don't know who the hell this is, but I don't know. Sometimes it surprises me with the people they choose. I mean, there's no Charlie Chaplin in this war, but it is funny that they, like, that he even made that lie, because I do think it's interesting, the idea of Charlie Chaplin being a servant. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's sort of weird enough that it's like, I would believe that lie. Now, I think Faldius didn't believe it, and that's why he sent Thorn after Sigmaris. He was like, okay, he's lying about something. But Saber believed it, and Assassin, I think, believed it, and Ayaka believed it. I think I would believe it, because it's like, if you're gonna make up a servant, why would you make up a comedian? And why would a guy that seems that serious make up a comedian? So you would go, no, okay, if he was like trying to claim that his servant was someone, he would say, oh, my servant is, you know, like, what's it supposed to be? It's supposed to be a lancer. It's funny, like, Charlie Chaplin I could see as a lancer, because he used like a cane sometimes in his things, right? So I mean, I could kind of see it, but I don't know. I think I would say, God, I have to improvise something on the spot, and I can't think of anyone from history. I don't know, I'd say Julius Caesar or something. Like, you know, something like that. I would just, like, claim someone grandiose and that it seems memorable. And then people would be like, oh, whoa, interesting, you know? I'd say Joan of Arc. I'd say, I guess Joan of Arc was already mentioned in Fate Zero, right? Jeanne d'Arc. But yeah, anyway. So I'd say someone like that. But I guess you always run the risk of, like, if you say a name and that servant is already in the war. But, like, you know, that's, you have a like, you know, 12 in like a 100,000 chance of that happening. Maybe not 100,000. I guess how many people would you conceivably be able to think of? You maybe have a 12 in 200 chance of accidentally seeing someone who's already in the war. But it would be very embarrassing if you were like, yeah, my servant is Sovereign King Richard, and then Sabe is like, dude, that's me. Nice try. So yeah, anyway. But even then, you might be able to get away with it. You might be able to say, oh, well, the way the Holy Grail War works is like, what you are is you're the actual, like, amalgamation of the history of Sovereign King Richard, and mine's the legend of Sovereign King Richard. So mine's a different kind of guy. Like, you know, you could say that, and then maybe even Richard would be like, oh, that makes sense from the weird way this war goes, I guess. Interesting. There's another me. So yeah, I think it's funny to claim Charlie Chaplin. I just think that's a very funny character to put there. It'd be funny if by the end of the show, Charlie Chaplin did show up. Or what if the mech suit is Charlie Chaplin? Wouldn't that be a crazy twist? If he's going around telling everyone his guy is Charlie Chaplin, and then we meet up with Halri, and he says, hi, my servant is Charlie Chaplin, and then Halri's like, you're a liar, and then the mech suit goes, and it opens the faceplate, and Charlie Chaplin's there with the Hitler mustache and the top hat. It'd be very funny. I wonder why Philia called herself a goddess. Like, is she actually a goddess? And like, because it seemed like from the conversation, if I understood it correctly, it seemed like she was implying, I'm not actually an Ironborn. Like, I'm not the homunculus. They created this shell for a homunculus, but then I took it over. Like, that's what it seemed like it was implying to me. I don't know if that's true or not, but it seemed like she's a goddess, maybe, or just like a person who's very up herself, which could be the case as well. But she just took over this like empty vessel. So there was just like a shell that she was like, I'll take that one, and took it for herself. But like, you know, Philia, does Philia sound like any sort of god? Phil. For some reason, on the tip of my tongue, it feels like it actually is close to a god's name. But I can't think of one. Anyway, I'm not the right person to be speculating about this. That is Fate Strange Fake Episode 7. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.